Hey folks, it's a rainy Saturday morning, which makes it the perfect time to do another video. And I have the video today because I have found the brandy, which basically I will universally recommend to anybody. Connoisseurs of brandy, connoisseurs of cognac, people who don't know brandy but want to try it, people who want maybe cheaper brandy because they don't want to spend a lot of money on something they don't know, but something that is also good. They want to be introduced to brandy. They want something to mix with another drink. I have found maybe one of my favorite brandies, but I have found like the perfect brandy. Literally, it is everything you could ask for a brandy. And it came, well, I picked it up not because I knew anything about it, but because of personal interest I have. Let me share with you Presidente Brandy. Let me move it away from the window that's right here. Presidente Brandy is a Mexican brandy. Now I have a lifelong interest in presidential history. Like, I love presidential history. Not just current events, but I'm always reading books on the past. Right now I'm reading a book on Nellie Taft, the wife of William Howard Taft. And I'm going to move my phone here just so you can see how obnoxious my interest is. Sorry. Whoops. Very impromptu. You see behind me stamps. I'm a stamp collector. All those stamps are of presidents. Let's see if we can even get closer so you can see. And this is only part of my presidential collection of stamps. I love studying presidential history and political history, and particularly post-Civil War. Oh god, let's see if we can get this stable. Come on. There we go. Particularly post-Civil War to sort of the turn of the century is like William Howard Taft, about that time. That's the point I really find fascinating. Those forgotten Restoration-era presidents are really interesting, man. And can you guess why I bought this brandy when I saw it on the shelf? If you can't, then you obviously skipped ahead in this video. Yes, I had to have a brandy. Anything presidential, my eyes just goes to. It's a little crazy. Oh, this is so the stuff. So first of all, presidential brandy is a Mexican brandy. I had never had a Mexican brandy when I bought this in the store. It wasn't really that expensive. It wasn't like a $70 bottle of cognac imported from France. This was under 20 bucks. And, probably somewhere between like 12 to 20 bucks, which is totally reasonable for a decent bottle of brandy. Here in Portland, Maine, anyways. And, wow. I think of good brandies for under $20 as like Christian Brothers or Mr. Boston. Highly recommend those. But this brandy, I think, may now be my favorite. This is just an unbelievable 40% proof, imported, no caramel color or anything. It's all in Spanish, so my Spanish is so rusty I can't read it. I've read that this is a popular brandy in Mexico. I don't know that for a fact, but if it is, they got good taste. And I don't know what the difference between Mexican or cognac or American brandies is. As I've said in other videos, I go into the store and I just look at something and I go, I'm going to buy that. That's what I think most people do. They don't sit with their books and research every brandy on the shelf and all 30 brands to figure out the best one. Most of us aren't connoisseurs, so I approach these videos not as connoisseurs. I just bought something that interested me. Presidents. This is the brandy I would mix with things. This is the brandy I would drink straight, which I do. And this is the brandy... Excuse me, I'm getting choked up thinking about brandy. This is the brandy I would recommend to you So this is the brandy that I would universally recommend to everybody, whatever your goal is. If you want an inexpensive brandy, again, this is inexpensive, and yet it's really good. So we're going to have a little taste test here, and I'll tell you why. I got my shot glass, explained in other videos of why I use a shot glass. So the one problem with this brandy is the cap. I'll put that down. It comes with one of these pour caps, or I forget the name of these. So when you have that on, and there's usually a little ball bearing or whatever you call it it's inside, it makes it really hard to pour for someone like me who's at home. So I had to pry that apart, and that's the only problem I had with this, is this horrible top. Anyways, let's pour some in to the glass. Alright, so that's a full glass. You can see it from the video. I'm going to have a sip, and then I'll tell you why I love this brandy. Oh, that is sweet. Not overly sweet. It has a slight alcoholic taste, like all alcohol does, but it doesn't hit you like, ooh, what am I drinking? I would like to say it has maybe a woody, or a W-O-O-D-Y, woody taste. I know that phrase gets used, but I couldn't really tell you what something is woody or not. But this feels like to me what woody might taste like. It's very smooth. It's a low-key taste. It's not powerful like some brandies are. And it's not bitter like others. It's just got this nice taste. There's my extended video, my tour of my living room, and rambling on my mind, as I always do, for a little bit of brandy. But good drinking, drink well. Stay safe when you drink brandy, or you drink any alcohol, because when it tastes good, it's easy to just keep drinking. Alright, thank you for watching. Oh, and by the way, feel free to comment, let me know your thoughts if you've had this brandy, if you know more about Mexican-style brandies, or whatever, let me know. Or if you work for the company, hey, let me know. I love your stuff.